So as a crafter, and especially as a blogger, I always have a million different projects going on. So with this new year, I made it a goal for myself to try and get a little bit more organized with all of the different projects that I have going on. So using some magnets and erasable pen, some vinyl, and my Cricut machine, I've come up with what I think is a great system for project management. So far, it's working out really well. So I'm going to show you first what it is, and then I'll show you step by step how to make it. So sorry about the glare over here, but I can't change where my file cabinet is in my room. So this is my cute pink file cabinet, or actually it's like a locker cabinet. It's not a file cabinet. I have craft supplies in here. But this is my creative process. So all of the magnets, these are label magnets, and I'll leave a link to them where you can buy them. But each magnet that has vinyl in it is a step in my creative process. So yours might look different depending on what your creative or work process is. And then over here, I have a to-do one, and that's just things that have been on my to-do list forever. So this is just a much more visual way for me to see everything that I should be working on throughout my week or month or whatever. And then each of the ones handwritten is with an erasable chalkboard pen. So for example, once I'm finished editing the photos for my embroidered onesie, I can go and move that down and put it under the right category so I can get to writing the blog post for that. And then once I've moved it through all of the steps and it's complete, I can erase the ink on there and then use the magnet for a different project. For this project, I'm using these magnetic labels that I will leave a link to in the description below. I believe they come in a pack of 8, so you'll need more or less depending on how many you plan on using. And then each pack also comes with this erasable chalk pen. I'm using permanent gold vinyl and my Cricut machine, and I have a maker. To make the labels, we first need to make this hexagon shape. And to do that, I scanned in a picture. Actually use my scanner. You can take a picture of it with your phone or something if you want. Uploaded that, and then I added it to my canvas. And then what I did was go over here and use some shapes to get this basic outlines shape. So first I'm going to start with a square, unlock that. So you want that to be about let's say 2.3 by 1.25. I'm going to go ahead and take a triangle, tilt that until the left side is up and down straight, unlock that, resize it to be about 0.5 by 1.25, and then copy and paste that, flip it horizontally and put it on the other side, and make sure the edges of the triangle are slightly overlapping the rectangle. So once you've got that looking how you want it, click and drag to select all of it and push weld. And then I'm left here with these little bits because it wasn't exactly square. So what I'm going to do is just take another triangle. I know this is kind of a convoluted way to do it, but I couldn't think of another way to get it exactly how I wanted it. So you can select both and push slice. And then that will take off that little corner piece that you can delete. And then repeat that for the other side. Okay, and then once you have that done, we're going to copy and paste it and then make it a little smaller and unlock the proportions on that, and then we need to make it wider. We're just making it so it will be a border. And then click and drag to select both. Click slice, delete the solid pieces, and then you're left with the frame that you can then turn gold if you want, because that's the color that we're using to cut this out. And then for the text, type in your word. I already have the font selected. The font that I'm using here is called Sugar and Spice. I believe I got that from defont.com. I'll leave a link to where you can get that one. So click and drag to resize it. And then since this font is cursive and the letters are attached, you also want to select it and push weld. And that will make it so that it doesn't slice these letters apart. It makes it all one word. And then go ahead and turn that gold also. Click and drag to select both, push align, do a center on that, and then click attach so that they will cut together. And then just repeat that process for all of the other ones that you want to create. Once you're done with that, click Make It and select vinyl as your material. Load up your gold vinyl and go ahead and cut. Cut out the labels so that you can save the excess vinyl for another project. Next, you need to weed out all of the extra parts of the vinyl. Once you are done weeding, you'll need to get some transfer tape and cut out a piece the same size as your vinyl. And put it on top of the vinyl. Use your scraping tool or a credit card to rub the vinyl down. Peel up the transfer tape along with the vinyl and then line up the vinyl on your magnet. Rub that down and then slowly peel off the transfer tape, making sure that your design stayed on the magnet. And then repeat that process with however many different labels you want to make. So hopefully this system is something that you can maybe implement for your own projects or things that you're doing with for your job or things like that. Let me know if it ends up being something that you use. If not, you could always just use it to make some cute magnets. I'll leave a list in the link below to all of the supplies that I've used. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a craft idea.